out in the real world, brings her back to life, gets a gladiator sword, is like, all right, let's do this.
Lady, stop leaking.
I was about to say, she can't stop her leaking.
How were you able to get here, Makoto? Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
Yeah, you're not Cartman.
Being here.
You always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Hey, just what do you
Make out, get it over with.
Yeah, like all of a sudden, like, and the other game, she like really couldn't stand him, and this one's like he's drooling all over him.
Yeah.
Because he defeated her.
Probably.
Yeah,
he
like,
gave
like
her that ultimate despair fix she was going for.
I guess so.
Nah, she can't get enough.
See, if you're happy that you got the ultimate despair, then it wouldn't be despair because you're enjoying it.
If you're happy and you know it, kill your friends.
But see, if you're happy, if you're happy that you get despair, then that means it's not despair because you wanted it. So that means you're happy about it. That means you're hoping that you get despair, which means you have hope. And by hope, that's despair for you because you don't like hope. So
Mikey,
it's just an ending paradox.
I feel like you're that meme right now where it's like the lady with all like the fucking math and like the fucking Pythagorean theorem and shit. Like, wait a minute, if you hate it, but you want it, but it's hope with despair.
Yeah, I was thinking more Charlie with the detective graph with the string everywhere, just like pointing at it, like.
I mean, they're stuck in a paradox here about this despair stuff.
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way. The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap. Huh? She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Oh, little old me.
You knew Junko's true goal. You know she's lying.
Well, why don't you tell us is true?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
The Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
What? Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck? Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy.
Oh god.
I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here!
Junkify on the fly.
Junkify all
I like how
mankind.
Fuyuhiko isn't falling for that. He's just like, shut the fuck up. Like,
He just wants his Peko back.
and if it's not really her, he don't want it.
Exactly.
After uploading
Respect.
my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters.
Oh god.
And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world!
I like how all the signs look like they're hand-drawn by children.
With this, My despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete.
Junko Land trademarked.
That's Operation Junko-fy all mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and
I mean, the fashion will be really easy. Just go to the Junko uniform store.
I mean, no, it's. I mean, when you eventually run out of people to despair on, what you're gonna just start despairing on each other? Like,
Hey, this Junko isn't as Junko as the rest of us.
yeah, it's like when you just eventually run out of people to despair on.
I guess
Yeah.
you gotta start making new people, but if you're all Junko-y, like, how you gonna make new people?
Exactly. It's eventually just gonna make the whole human race extinct, which is
Ultimate
Really good.
despair.
good for us, though.
You could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
I read that wrong. I thought he said he could have taken over all of our boobies.
Oh, my boobies.
Man,
Oh, no, the boobies.
is that
my whole
what
A
you
cup.
do? Is it still too late to do that?
All right, calm down,
No.
bud.
There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
The reason she wasn't able to do that, it was because there was something she didn't do. So the reason is,
She didn't have a real body.
no, it's the
I
rules.
see.
Because she always has to follow the rules, because she's a rules girl.
It's because of the school trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules
It's kind
of the
of
school?
yeah, it's kind of weird that she has to follow the rules.
You usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher. However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students, okay?
So, the rules were protecting us? Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules.
Couldn't you just did like a
with my whole
constitution thing where it's like,
plan.
as of now, rule 32 is not available. You know what I mean?
Well, technically, that's deleting a rule then.
Yeah, I get you, but like it would be a new rule saying that the old rule is stupid.
Yeah, but then you have a paradox again.
I get
Well,
you.
welcome to the U.S. Constitution, Mikey.
Right, but this is not the U.S. Constitution. This is something that makes more sense.
Okay.
So you made us kill each other because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us?
Well, I mean, she's kind of giant, and you're still small.
Extra small for you, Hiko.
What about him, buddy? She doesn't care.
Strange.
Oh god.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You try to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
It's kind of her whole shtick.
Shima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
Yeah, pretty much.
Want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray.
The
What?
ultimate female fantasy.
They did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Why are you on fast forward mode?
Like that just sounds like that just sound like genocide jail. To be honest with you.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
For me, yeah.
Could it be, is she talking about them right now?
Probably the reserve course.
I see.
Since they all killed themselves.
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
Yeah, read it in the manga.
2,000.
Yeah, didn't you guys read it?
People from the reserve course.
No, apparently I'm the only one who actually cared enough to investigate.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
And random.
Be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. Oh, that was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
It's kind of zoomed out. Well, you can't even see it at this point, but the white bear in her hair also kind of had like a sad face.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
I said put it away.
The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh? If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead. Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
Well, what the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
Ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake. Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings and the class trials? Was it just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just
Don't
too...
give up yet!
He's shooting you with hope
Out
bullets.
of here,
Mm.
without letting Junko out.
Eh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is. Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
Or she's heard of it. And this is the way... It's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? The way to get out that Junko doesn't know about must be that. The, Boop, boop. Boop.
I see.
Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a
Let's just say it right now
world
in front of her.
Yeah.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Eh?
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
Reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated is...
Not enough people.
Oh yeah,
No,
not enough people.
People.
I see.
Russell's paying attention.
Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class.
He is, I just said he was.
Information in order to initiate the shutdown. Out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I know what you're getting to.
Okay, you want to speak more clear and tell me?
What?
All right.
So, if they bring in the people from the first game, like Makoto came in, then they have enough people.
That is true. They do. I do want to see all my people again. And by all my people, I mean Byakuya.
Oh my god.
You had real Byakuya.
Because, like, I had Kyoko too, I forgot.
Yeah.
All right, maybe. Let's find out.
Yeah, sorry, I was murdering a small bug.
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command? No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning?
I keep on forgetting there's the Titan in the background. It's just like moving around once in a while.
Believe
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak.
Well, let him speak.
You're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Here they come, Russell.
Them?
Here they come.
Dude, they coming?
Oh, they're coming.
I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. There he is.
Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Kyoko!
There's 2 people. Out of, the other 5 that didn't show up.
Kyoko? Byakuya?
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
But you love me.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Hey, what's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
She's right now.
Shut up!
Sure, Russell.
Byakuya! You're alive! But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
You shut up too.
Well, you got your dream, Mikey. Byakuya told Akane to shut up.
I'm missing him so much. I need him to sass everyone.
Also from the Future Foundation?
No, it's probably not just that.
The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued from the tragedy, you survived and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy, if the killing school life is referring to that.
You guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
Okay.
Aw, the bears are crying too.
Well,
that one's crying blood. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
What? I don't see blood.
It was like red tears.
Well, his eyes were red and then the tears were white.
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
You said it again! Just ignore.
Yeah, I'll say it a third time, chump.
As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
In this messed up world.
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us? No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here. So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program.
We're going to revert back to our original selves before we enter the program.
They realize our mono coins.
We'll revert to the ultimate despairs.
But our mono coins!
But our mono coins! I saved up like 700 of those fuckers.
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair.
No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Can you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really nasty.
Okay.
True.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless? Vanish? That include her too? If we lose our memories of the world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she and existence confined to this world is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed?
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when...
Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough! My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Well, we don't have to. We can skip the comic books, right? Oh.
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived. And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world.
Poor Junko.
Will the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
All right! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Oh, yes.
Because it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake. There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
Same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured, the method. Should I try connecting those dots? There should be an answer there.
Logic dive. Time to skateboard in my matrix. I'm matrix inside the matrix.
Yeah, you got the point there.
Wow. This is the fast-paced matrix going on here.
Dude, there's so many obstacles.
I know, I love all these obstacles. They're great. Extra speed.
Boy, this is fast-paced. Uh-oh.
I'm
glad you hit it and still fell through.
Yeah, what the fuck? That was rude. Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to go on that side. I don't know.
Let's have to go faster over it.
What the fuck?
You might have to like try to speed up, not slow down.
I was trying to be fast, and it's
fast. What if you just stay by the edge?
There we go.
Now you're just doing unnecessary jumps, but you're like, I did it.
I'm proud.
The lore.
That'd be the Future Foundation, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess that is what she would. Okay, they're putting fucking obstacles in the answer now. They really like to mix it up in these games, don't they?
Oh god.
I ran into a wall.
You ran into a penis?
A triangle-shaped penis?
Yes.
They happen.
That's what bear penises look like.
I don't know. I'm not a zoologist.
Trust me, I know.
I have experience! Oh god, I didn't see that. I jumped, I
Yeah,
swear.
I didn't see it that time either.
Falls off that time. Didn't see it that time.
Okay, what bait was used to lure the Future Foundation?
It's either killings of Junko herself. Or was it a glitch? Oh, fuck it. It's all possible.
I'm not sure.
Alright.
It's the killings, apparently.
They all kind of made sense. I mean, the glitch kind of made the last sense, but they're all kind of like,
Yeah. Whoa.
They all could be. They're all standing there looking at Hajime. He's like, what's he? And like Makoto's sitting there like, what's he doing? He does this sometimes. Just give him time.
Mm-hmm. He's just soft rebooting himself.
It's like when I had to do this stuff, I just did a hangman type thing.
They're like, yeah, he does that too, but they call it improved Hangman's Gambit. He's like, oh, okay. What Junko used to force them to watch the killings? Surveillance caramel.
Camera, dude.
Surveillance cameras. Camera. Okay. I guess if you're just chooching your way through, they're like, hey, we might mess up somebody here. Oh, God. I wasn't expecting obstacles after the last question. Okay, we got it. Cool. Surveillance cameras.
Surveillance caramel.
Oh, hold on. Let me get my surveillance caramels out.
Werther's be sneaky like that.
It's cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
The surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous Killing School life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
What'd you do?
Why?
You sure did.
You might want to get that mole checked out, by the way.
Oh my God.
Be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program started accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, health dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please! That sounds
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
But that's precisely the truth.
Huh. Wow.
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program. to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the ultimate despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
That's fucked up.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Yeah, they definitely pulled a old 180 on this one.
Yeah?
Don't go blaming us for this.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you! It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Alright.
Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule?
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? Oh.
Oh, I guess I'm here. There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote. Whichever one was the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is the teacher's final decision.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know?
What does that mean? It won't end with just a majority vote?
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate.
Fuck.
So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that. All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
What to say? Like, she's like really talking shit on them that like I'd be like, you know, fuck you.
Able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's
I hope.
They walked the wrong path before. But that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonistic line like that. When I crush you with despair, such ecstasy.
Okay,
No
crazy.
matter what you
Keep
do,
it in your pants.
I will never fall into despair.
Oh, wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
What? 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 We're not done?
No!
Mastermind?
What?
Yeah.
Alright, it's all incredibly exciting. I really gotta pee. Give me like 30 seconds.
What?
I shall also pee.
What? What? No, you just come back in here and go, what?
Everybody else peeing? I'm taking my echo as a yes.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And come join me again. Bye.